Hello, everyone. I'm Life Coach Tracy Mack of TRACYMAC Coaching Services, where we are your trusted resource for personal and professional relationship enrichment. You know, after about 46 years of life, as well as 12 years as a professional coach, many more years than that as a mentor, consultant, and most recently a mediator, one thing I know for sure, I'm absolutely certain that the most successful relationships are successful because of effective communication. I've come to discover that listening is a service, but speaking is an art. And it took me a while to understand that and to even work on the art of speaking. I grew up in the church, and my first time speaking in the church, whether it be teaching or even directing choirs and handling music and all those wonderful things that I love and still enjoy, one thing I realized is that I rested on the support of my church family. And that's great. But I thought I was an effective speaker because in church, because you have the same belief system and the supportive environment is outstanding, as well as everybody's going to say you did well, no matter how good you do or how good you don't do. I would get, you did well, baby. And you know what? I tried to take that outside the church four walls when I began to do public speaking. And that's when I realized you did well, baby, doesn't work everywhere. And so I realized then that I had to design and had to learn and understand and invest in myself as a speaker. I had no idea that speaking was a science. And so in classes I've taken and even through my own experience, I have developed the speaker's code. Whether your platform is before 10,000 in a classroom, boardroom, or just at your kitchen table, in order for you to have effective relationships, you must have effective communication. And what if, just what if, there was a code that you could use to up level your speaking, to be more effective with those that you are with the most, whether they be personal or professionally? What if there was a code? Well, I'm here to tell you there is, and I've designed the speaker's code for you. The speaker's code is an 8-hour training. It is intense, but it is designed for you to be able to take your message and run it through a system that is proven to work. That whether you're interviewing for a job, interviewing someone to be employed for your business, as a business owner, leader, entrepreneur, and change agent, you have to understand the code so you too can be effective and successful, even within your own family. You know what it's like having to communicate with a teenager? Well, I'm just now finding out, and I have to use the code even with that because that's where communication matters the most sometimes in our home. So, the speaker's code can reach a variety of different needs you have in your life as a speaker because, again, listening is a service, but speaking is an art. And you need to know the code. I'd love for you to join me for the speaker's code that will be in Raleigh on November 14th and 15th. We'll be having it soon in other areas too, but Raleigh is where we're going to kick it off at. And you can have the opportunity to design your speech based on the code, and we have different packages that we heard you, and we understand that everybody has different levels and different needs that they want to develop their speaking, and from, like I said, the boardroom, the classroom, or professionally. And so we created packages to serve you best because you matter, and we heard you loud and clear, and we have the speaker's code for you. And even those of you who want to write, and even musically, I've had people to contact me, those musicians and people who are aspiring authors, you too can benefit from the speaker's code because whether people are hearing your sound or reading your words, how you communicate matters most. What are they hearing? How do you design it? What does it look like? What do you want them to glean from it? And what do you want them to do? Do you want them to buy your product or service? Do you want them to handle you differently? Do you want to get the job? Do you want to get the audience? The Speaker's Code coming to Raleigh November 14th and 15th. Again, I would love to see you there. I am Life Coach Tracy Mack of TRACYMAC Coaching Services. Click on the link below to get more information and sign up. Seating will be limited, but I'd love for you to have the opportunity and work with you so you can develop your own speaker's code.